Hey guys, Kinghuman. Hey guys, it's me, Kinghuman, and you know, oh, the Michael Jackson thing. Wow, it's all over YouTube. It's exploded. It's huge. Everybody's into this. Everybody's got an opinion, you know. And why should I be any different? I got opinions, and you know, hey, I got a channel, so I'm gonna voice my opinion because you know what they say about opinions. Opinions are like hemorrhoids. Sooner or later, every asshole has one, and I'm no different. So now that we've cleared that up, let's talk to the issues, because I made a video a while back where I cracked on Michael Jackson. You know, I made a joke about him. And I got a few emails from people saying, hey, that's disrespectful. Don't talk bad about Michael Jackson. He's a god. And my response to that is, hey, listen, I didn't say anything about Michael Jackson that I wouldn't have said about him when he was alive. You know, I'm not a fucking hypocrite. I'm gonna keep my opinions set. Because what did he do? All he did was die. That doesn't make him a better person than he was. It only makes him a deader person. And let's face it, the guy was a whack job. The guy was mental. I mean, who takes their baby and dangles it off a 30-foot balcony? Who carves their face up like a Christmas goose? You know, who does the things he did? Who has who names their house Neverland and puts a merry-go-round in the front yard? I mean, let's face it, people, that's not normal behavior. Now, I understand this guy is a whack job. He was a whack job. And I understand why, kind of. You know, his father put him through hell. But guess what? We all have baggage. You know, you would be surprised at the baggage that I have. I'm sure you guys have baggage. You know, it's not an excuse. You can't say, hey, this guy gets a pass because his father made fun of him. You know, there are no excuses in life. You know, we all have baggage. Like I say, it's how you deal with that baggage that makes you the person you are and gives you character. If your character is good and solid, you overcome your baggage and you become a better person. If you're weak, you let that affect you and you become a horrible person, a whack job, whatever, and you use that as an excuse. Because there are a lot of people that are willing to enable that and say, hey, we're going to give this guy a pass. He had a bad childhood. Well, you could apply that to Ted Bundy and say, holy crap, you know what? We're going to let you off, Ted Bundy. I don't care how many people you murdered. You know what? You didn't get a pony when you were a kid. We understand. It's all good. Bye. No, it's not an excuse. There are excuses and there are reasons. So let's stick with the facts, people. Michael Jackson was a whack job. Now, whether he was guilty of molesting kids or not, that's another issue. And I had somebody tell me, oh, how dare you make a comment, because I wrote a comment saying, you know, that, you know, he was a child molester, and I had to correct myself and say he was an alleged child molester, because that person called me out and said, hey, look, he is innocent. And I said, no, he's not innocent. He was found not guilty in a court of law, and that doesn't necessarily mean he's innocent. I mean, come on. Let's face it, people. This guy has life-size dolls of little boys in his room. He admittedly said that it's okay to sleep with a bunch of little boys in your bed. You know, I mean, come on. Here's at the time, I think it was 40-something-year-old man, and he's having fun sleeping with 12-year-old boys in his bed. His own sister came out and said, look, sometimes if it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, if it craps like a duck, you know what? Sometimes that's a duck. So I'm not going to say one way or another, but you guys formulate your own opinions, because you know what? If you're one of those Michael Jackson sycophants, there's no way I can convince you. And you know what? You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. I put my videos out there. I don't say you have to agree with my point of view. And I expect the same in return. Don't expect me to agree with your point of view if we have differences. That's what America's about. Differences of opinion. And where it gets good is that we tolerate other people's differences of opinion. And that's another issue. We've kind of lost the ability to tolerate other people's opinions. It's become a place where if you don't agree with me, I'm gonna kick your ass. What? Come on, people, get real. Okay, here's my advice. Lose the sycophantic attitude towards these celebrities and these sports figures. I mean, get real. They're just entertainers. These people entertain us. That doesn't make them a god. Don't worship them. And it's the same with sports figures. I mean, we're paying these guys $50 million to hit a ball and run around some bases for us, or to shoot a basketball through a hoop. What? We don't pay our doctors that kind of money. We don't pay teachers. The people we entrust with our most precious possession, our kids. We pay them shit. And yet we're willing to pay these guys millions and millions of dollars to play a game for us? And you guys think that's normal? Give me a break. These people are not heroes. They're not gods. They're not superhuman. They're entertainers. Just because they can dance or sing or hit a baseball doesn't make them good people. You have no idea what these people are like in real life. Just because you've seen them on a talk show or on a baseball diamond, or you've seen them interviewed a few times in public, that doesn't mean you know what they're like in private. So think about it, people. Don't just be a blind sycophant that's willing to worship these people as if they were gods, because I gotta tell you, they're not gods. You know, if anything, I lean the entire other direction, because they have so much money and power, and they're so used to getting their own way, whatever they want, that it tends to corrupt their character. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying that tends to be, it looks to me to be a trend with all these celebrities of whatever endeavor they're into, whether it be sports, movies, music, whatever. Let's face it, there's a lot of whack jobs out there in that particular celebrity universe. Anyway, just something to think about, people. Don't make heroes out of these guys. You know who the heroes are? The people that save your lives. The people that put their lives at risk to save your bacon. Start with the soldiers, okay? Whether you agree with the war or not, they're out there covering your ass. Then go to the firemen, the people that put their lives on the line to save your ass when you need help. Policemen, they're out there to cover your ass. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, I hate the cops, but yet you're the first one to call for a policeman when you need help, so shut the fuck up. Next, we can go to doctors, people that'll save your life when you're sick. And let's not forget teachers. We shit on teachers, we pay them f***o, and they teach our kids the most precious possession we have. And we treat them like crap, and yet we're going to give these baseball players and these musicians gazillions of dollars? And that's not fucked up? And let's not forget the biggest heroes there are, your parents. The people that go to work every day to put food on your table, to put clothes on your back, to make sure you're healthy. And yet, how do you treat your parents? Better think about these things, people. 'Cause you're whack!